What's up, everybody? I'm in a bad mood this week, but hey, man, it happens. It happens to the best of them. I know what a Bear fan feel like now, that's all. As you can see before the intro, Talking Sports with the Know-It-Alls, we got a lot to talk about this week. As you can see with the number at the bottom, holla at Big Ralph. He's still out of commission. 1-800-BUNYAN. Holla at Big Ralph. He's on the mend. A lot of you guys have been coming to the barbershop last week, asking me how Ralph doing. Still little hemmed up, you know what I'm saying? The Bunyan's really kicking his ass. So the recovery going a little slow. Give him a holla out. 1-800-BUNYAN. But check on Big Fella. So let's go. Welcome, everybody, another edition of Talking Sports with the Know-It-Alls. I am your host, the guy who team got his ass whipped this week. Standing here with my co-host this week is the ultimate Bear fan and any team that's winning hater. And how you doing this week, man, before we get started, dog?
I'm doing well. As long as I saw that Bronco loss. As long as I saw that Bronco loss Sunday, that was all I needed to see.
Haters gonna hate, boy. But we're going to start the show off. Before we get to the football talk, we had a lot of college football. We got the championship matchup set. We got the Suckeyes of Ohio State going up against Notre Dame. Both teams had impressive wins. Notre Dame had the last-second field goal, which is right up my alley. And Ohio State looked very impressive against Texas. So saying that, with this game coming, and a lot on the line, what team is you looking at to cap off the season and win the Natty? Ohio State or Notre Dame?
My heart is really with Notre Dame to win, but I know Ohio State to me has the better talent. I'm going to just have to go with Indy. And they it'll be the first black coach ever to win the national championship. So I'm going to just go with Notre Dame. I have to go with that. Hey, don't feel bad. I'm on the roll.
You're going to give my team bad luck, man. Everybody know I'm going with Notre Dame. I'm a Notre Dame fan. Everybody knows I can't stand Ohio State. I can't stand the Suckeyes. All my friends were Ohio State fans. We already been talking smack, so I'm going with Notre Dame for the win. Either way it go, whoever win,
it's going to be a good game.
We're going to talk smack. So if Ohio State win, my buddy's going to talk smack to me. But y'all know if Notre Dame win, I'm going to have Notre Dame emblems all over the show in a few weeks.
It's going to come down to which QB play the best. That's what it's going to come down to, unfortunately. These guys ain't first-round picks. If they barely even make the NFL, it's going to come down to which one of them play the best. That's what's going to come down to.
I don't care about that. Notre Dame going to win. That's all I care about. Notre Dame going to win. But speaking of college football, we got a lot of stuff going on. The draft coming. A lot of up and down about who gonna go number one, where Shador gonna go, where Travis gonna go. I think the domino of the draft, quiet as kept, may be J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
Do you think Minnesota should trade him to help their team long term, or should they just keep him? What you think?
Jefferson's their biggest contract. I would just I would keep JJ. I would franchise Sam or give Sam like a little 2 or 3 year deal. Then as soon as you're done with Sam, you could play JJ McCarthy because the word of a rookie quarterback is unknown. I would keep Sam. The season that he had, you can't let a guy like that walk out your building. I would keep him. That's what I would do.
I got you. Me, I'll probably trade him because I'm just a gambler like that, you know, to get picks to build up your squad.
Quarterback hard to find, man. It's gonna play like that.
I wasn't really impressed with him to begin with. So if somebody want to offer me their first round pick and 2/3,
the better question is, do you think McCarthy is better than any of the quarterbacks that's coming out in this draft class? If JJ was coming out this year, would you take him over the guys that's gonna be picked in the first round?
For me, he doesn't have the body of work the other guys have. I think he only played like a season and a half, and Harbaugh, like, kept the raps on him down. You know what I'm saying? That you really didn't get to see him. If he'd got a whole season of just airing it out, then that would be different. But somebody gonna do the dummy. Somebody gonna trade for him. Try to make a big trade and throw their franchise back and hook up Minnesota.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to that.
See.
Speaking of football, now next segment, we had a lot of playoffs going on this week. We're gonna start with Saturday where the Texans beat the Chargers 32-12.
That was a shocker.
Chargers being the Chargers, man. Every
I
time
was so mad.
they go back to
I
the
was
Phillip
mad.
Rivers days. Every time you think the Chargers gonna do good or turn the corner, they just wet the bed. Justin Herbert, you continuing the tradition of Phillip Rivers by choking in the playoffs. The Texans came in on crutches, man. They just came in on crutches and they straight smacked y'all. That's an indictment on everybody, you know. But Justin Herbert, I don't know, man. You do good in the regular season and you choke in the playoffs, dog. I'm really not impressed. I don't care. They can make excuses all they want. Man, you got a Khalil Mack talking about retiring.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They might want to get rid of Bosa. You should have did all that last year and got you some capital.
Yep.
But I'm disappointed in the Chargers, man. That's the first rule of messing up my picks for the weekend. Thank you, Chargers. Thank you. So what's your take on that game, bro?
Man, Justin Herbert threw 3 picks? He thrown 3 picks the whole season. In one game, you threw 3. Ain't nothing else to talk about. I don't want to hear nothing about the receivers, the coaches, none of that. He threw that game to the Texans, period. Shout out to D'Amico Ryans for scheming all that up. The Texans do got a pretty good defense at least, but if you'd have told me through 3 picks, man, that blew my picks for the weekend. That game right there.
Who you telling? Next game from Saturday, the Ravens did what we thought they was gonna do. They went in and smacked the Steelers 28-14. Look here, man. I've been a Pickens fan. It's time for you to go, dog.
A nice catch, though. A nice touchdown catch.
The talent is there, but he like the A.J. Brown, man. They ready to throw their team under the bus and their head case. I ain't feeling that.
Pickens got a bad attitude, but
he acting like Antonio Brown, and that don't.
But I think the deeper meaning, AB was getting the production and the targets. Pickens is looking at them since he been there. It's just like y'all haven't solved the quarterback situation to where we can consistently give me the ball. The coordinator last year was trash. He just tired of it. He got 1 year on that contract left.
Man, the Ravens did what they were supposed to do.
Took care of that business.
Derrick Henry looked like a man amongst boys. Minka Fitzpatrick, I hope you got your neck checked out, dog. You got your manhood took with that stiff arm. You need to get yourself checked out, man.
Ran away from that whole defense. Y'all saw the last run. He ran away from all of them.
The Ravens, to me, are looking, until we see the Chiefs next week, they looking like the Super Bowl favorites to get out the AFC. We'll talk about a matchup they got later. But they did what they were supposed to do. Run the ball. This is what you got them for. This was the type of game you needed him for. Let him win the game
Steelers
for
got
you.
a good team.
Keep Lamar thing at a minimum. Not saying he can't throw the ball, but this one of them games where you like, look, we're going to let you win, dog.
Take
Go
the
win
pressure
that
off
game.
him. You
Go
can
win
turn
that
around
game.
and hand the ball to Henry, and it's just
I'm glad they stuck to their guns and did that. Now, we get to Sunday. Sunday was way different than Saturday. Sunday had all ass whoopings, and the one game was good, which was the first game we're going to talk about, the last game of the day. I guess they say the best for last. You had the Commanders beat the Bucks 23-20 on the last second field goal. Look, Jaden Daniels, just go on, wrap that Rookie of the Year up, get it nice and shined up, give it to him. Great game, great poise. When I say a game changer, when I talk about teams, he's a game changer, not a game manager. Baker, as much as I don't like it, you played a good game. You had a costly turnover. I ain't gonna lie though, I'm glad y'all lost. Because my son, Trey, he was messing with me the whole day. Join the loser.
You don't like Baker, man.
I don't like Baker.
Baker a baller.
I don't like Baker.
He a baller. Give it to him, man.
Trey, join us on the loser table, the Gone Fishing Boat. You know, me, you, and Isaiah's on the same fishing boat because our teams are out. But I'm glad they lost because I don't have to hear my son's mouth no more. So shout out Washington. You let me off the hook. You got my son eating crow, so I'm cool with that. But I'm impressed with Washington a whole lot. Scary Terry is something else.
For sure.
So what was your take on that game, Ant?
Jaden Daniels definitely a game breaker. He's definitely him. Not taking none away. Shout out to Eric. I never said Jaden Daniels couldn't play.
Eric favorite player right now.
His favorite guy right now. It was a really close game. It's Jaden Daniels, man. That's just the difference. I thought he was gonna miss that field goal at the end. Y'all don't even know Washington has probably like 7 field goal kickers this year, but Jaden, he definitely was him, man.
Hey, Bear fans, do you miss Jaden Daniels yet? Even though y'all never had him, you guys have regret that y'all didn't take him? I ain't talking to you, man. I'm just talking to the Bear fans out of there because a lot of you guys are such fair weather. I remember when they drafted Caleb, y'all was up in arms, and a lot of you same fans wish I had Jaden right now, which is typical of a Bear fan. But I'm just asking that question. Do you wish you had Jaden right now? If you had Jaden, that's a good question. Do you guys think you would be in the playoffs right now if you had Jaden?
No. We wouldn't. We wouldn't be. We'd be right where we at with this hat on at the crib.
So, like I say, I was real impressed that game. And next week, they got a real tough game against the Lions. I think that's a real good matchup for both teams.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that. The Texans, what they win, got a real good test playing the Chiefs next week. So we gonna review them games later. We'll get to another game later. Another game we seen yesterday. We seen the Eagles. I'm going to stay physically beat. My fault, Daddy. They beat the Packers' ass yesterday.
They brought that belt.
Game-wise, the score-wise, to me, that wasn't the story of the game.
No, it wasn't.
It was the physicality of the Eagles. They beat the Packers' ass yesterday. They was... Last time I seen teams getting hurt like that was when New Orleans knocked out Brett Favre his last game.
Yeah.
They were putting
that Vikings in the NFC championship
they was
game.
giving concussions. They was hurting arms. They like physically beat Green Bay down. Jordan Love, as much as I like you, I think he's still hurt. I think he was overcompensating, but dude, them turnovers yesterday, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. You need to go back to the lab.
Jordan Love think he Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
You need to go back to the lab.
That's exactly how you played yesterday.
You need to go back to the lab and be yourself. You put a lot of balls you shouldn't have paused, that you shouldn't have put up. A lot of them 50-50 balls, they got intercepted. I think you're overcompensating because I think you still hurt. Well, it don't matter now. You're going to get healthy now. You're on the motorboat just like us.
Come join us.
You know what I'm saying? But I just got something to say. Even though they lost, Josh Jacobs, you had a great game.
Man, you see that run? Y'all got to look at that run and see it.
You ran tough. The Eagles was on you, but you ran tough. Bear fans, I have to say this. Y'all won 5 games this year. Even with the Packers losing, the fact y'all all on your high horse and sending memes to people. What time did y'all play yesterday?
9:00, but we don't need you to keep reminding us of that.
This ain't even towards you, fam. Y'all know who all y'all are, man. You people who teams didn't make the playoffs, keep quiet, man. You Cowboy fans, you 49er fans. Who else didn't play off? Who else didn't make the playoffs? Arizona. You know, you guys who team don't even make the playoffs.
Jets.
If your team didn't win 8 games, I don't think you should be allowed to say that. I think you should put your tail between your legs and go sit down somewhere.
I'm gonna wear my hat proud.
I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. I hope the Bears get the Packers' first game next year to really throw it in y'all face.
We don't.
They got the opponent.
I know they ain't gonna do it. We not.
They should. Speaking of disappointing play, last game we're gonna talk about from yesterday. And as the funeral music played, the Undertaker music play, that's exactly what the Bills did to my Broncos. They gave my boys a tombstone pile driver. They whooped them 31-7. A lot of guys was calling and texting when Denver went up 7-0, and I kept on saying, it's too early. A lot of Bear fans was calling me, talking about, let's go Denver, which was really pissing me off because they was bringing Bear karma to my team, and in the end, that's what it looked like, a Bear game.
Loves company.
It looked like a Bear game. They went up 7-0 and didn't score shit else the rest of the game. Buffalo, you did what you were supposed to do. The running back Cook had an awesome game. I can't knock that. Josh Allen, you did what you needed to do to win. You know, you didn't have to do much. You relied on your running game and the defense. So I'm not even mad that the Broncos lost. It is what it is. Hell, I only thought they was gonna win 5 games all year.
You did. I give you that.
But
shout out to you. I give you that.
So I ain't even tripping on that.
Shout out to you.
It's growing pains. They got playoff experience. Being an ass whooping as it is, you know, you got a whooping before.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like it, but you learned from it.
Yeah,
so hopefully they'll learn from it and come back next year. So, like I say, the matchups, the Bills winning. I hate to call it what I want to call it, but I don't want to get canceled. Bills, Ravens. Everybody looking forward to this game. The media looking forward to this game. I don't know what these media people see.
Yeah, it's the fact they thinking that he's doing more this year with less. That's the thing.
Well, they're going to say that because they got rid of, I think, they top 2 receivers.
Yeah.
But people forget they drafted a receiver with the first-round pick. At the end of the day, they all professionals. So I ain't trying to say that.
I mean, I ain't trying to say we agree on that, but
they pay you the big bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
So go out there and do it. You ain't the first quarterback.
And you saw those weapons Sunday. It's not like the rest of the Bills, like guys
the
got
catch he threw to my man in the back of the end zone. And that was out of bounds, but I'm gonna leave it there.
I think the Algier, number 10 for the Bills, I think he has the most yards after the catch after Terry McLaurin in the NFL this year. Y'all go look up that stat. So it's just like they not complete bums around him as far as the skill position. So, you know.
They nice, but we're gonna get to our picks later. But I'm really looking forward to that game. I'm really looking forward.
Yeah, that's gonna be the game.
The game tonight, we got a game tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. Minnesota and the Rams. This might end up being the best game of the week. Minnesota being who they are, but the Rams just seem like that team where they can get hot and it's on and popping.
And they're going to show up.
It's on and
popping. They're going to show up.
They got a nice running back. They got 2 good receivers.
Underrated.
Yeah,
2 straight 100-yard seasons.
Their defense is young and can disrupt what's going on. Then you got Sean McVay, the mad genius.
Yeah, he gonna dial up the right play.
He gonna dial up some stuff. So I'm really looking forward. I think ain't they coach Sean McVay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So teaching the student.
Kevin O'Connell was just
teaching the student. So I love to see that chess match. It wouldn't surprise me if the Rams win tonight.
Yeah, I think everybody feel that way, but
it wouldn't surprise me.
They got the Vikings.
I'm gonna go with the Rams. I ain't gonna even trip. I'm gonna go with the Rams to play the Eagles next week, and we gonna see what's going on with that. So before we get to our awards, we're gonna make some predictions on next week's games. First game we're gonna predict is the Texans and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are coming off basically a 3-week bye week.
Yeah, basically.
Everybody should be fresh playing against the Texans team they shocked me last week. But to be keeping a buck, I got the Chiefs. And I don't even think it's going to be close. Andy Reid has a great record coming off a bye week. And I believe he was tightening up the little things they needed to tighten up on these 3 weeks. And I believe they're going to come out to set a statement, to set a tone for whoever they play in the AFC Championship game, be it the Bills or the Ravens, to let them know, like, hey, you think you know what I'm saying? So I got the Chiefs to win about 33-12. I don't expect it to be close at all. What you think, dog?
I got the Chiefs to win, but I think that game it's gonna be close. I don't think the Texans gonna come in there and be flat. They just played really well against the Chargers. It's that defense. They gonna take away the Chiefs' best weapon, and then we gonna see what it is after that. I think this game's gonna be close. I think I got the Chiefs to win, but I think the Chiefs to win 10 points or less. That ain't gonna be no blowout game. I don't think so.
Okay. Another game that should be good, should be entertaining. Washington playing the Lions.
Sure.
Everybody riding the Lions. Pause. Lions have a lot of injuries. They starting to get players back. But them Commanders, man, they tough.
Yeah.
They tough. But I'm looking for, like I said again, I'm looking for Jamar Gibbs to have a big game. I'm going to go with the Lions in a closely contested game. I think this game going to be real close, back and forth battle. But I got the Lions to come out for the win. What you think, bro?
Hey, as much as it pains me to say this, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say I got the Commanders to upset them. They defense is reeling. The Redskins got all these other weapons. He got another receiver I seen last night, number 2. He didn't unlocked him the last 6 games. The Commanders have a very good defense. I know you like Gibbs. I know you think you're probably going to run down their throat. They got a good line, a defensive line to watch. I don't think
Montgomery be back next week.
And he shouldn't even be playing, Jim.
Hey, man.
He out there running on one foot and an arm, y'all.
That's him.
I got the Commanders in an upset. I think Jaden going there and they going to take care of business. Obviously, it's going to be a close game, but I'm going to go with the Commanders because I don't trust the Lions defense no more. They ain't got nobody. They got me on defense, y'all. I don't trust them, man. I got the Commanders. As much as it pains me to say it, I got them to beat the Lions.
Okay.
It's going to be a good one.
We got the Eagles next week playing against the winner of tonight's game at the time of this taping, the Minnesota Rams game. I think whoever wins the Minnesota Rams game is going to beat the Eagles. I'm not impressed with the Eagles. I know everybody talk about their defense. I still think Jalen is hurt.
If he played better yesterday, the game might be close. Close.
He's not getting the ball to his receivers. He seemed like he got a cloud in his head.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think he was reading a book on the sideline? Do you believe that?
Who, AJ?
You saw that?
Yeah, I think he was reading the book because I think he's a prima donna like that. I hate to be like this. If I'm the Rams or Minnesota, I'm hitting Jalen Hurts in the head, dog. I'm doing them the way the Eagles did Green Bay.
But the Eagles physical too now. They
But
bringing the
ain't
lunch
nobody
pail
ain't
too.
nobody got no concussion syndrome. I'm hit. I hate to say it like this, but I want to win. I'm hitting them in the head, dog. I'm testing it out.
Who gonna stop Saquon Barkley? And we gonna leave it there, y'all. Against both the Vikings or the Rams.
I think the Rams got a good run defense. I think they got great young linebackers. I think the Vikings have a good defensive plan. I think all they focus.
The Packers got the same.
Hold on.
defense.
I think all they focus is going to be on Saquon. We're not going to let Saquon beat us. We're going to let Jalen beat us to get the ball to his receivers. And he's proven whatever's going on, he ain't able to do it right now.
I seen Green Bay tried to do that yesterday. It didn't work. They focused on Saquon. They still couldn't stop.
Green Bay thing didn't work because of Jordan Love throwing all them interceptions. And they was oversighting it.
Excuse my French.
They was overcompensating for it. The last game of the weekend, which is one of the games I've been looking forward to all season. We got the Bills and the Ravens. Everybody looking forward to this matchup.
Is it 3:30 Sunday?
I don't give a damn when it come on. It could come on 8 o'clock in London. I don't care when
I gotta see
it
it Sunday. I can't see it Saturday. Dang.
I want the Ravens to beat the shit out of them. My fault, Daddy. My fault. But I want the Ravens to smack them. Make it a Derrick Henry game again.
Yeah.
This is the reason. I know the media is gonna pub up Lamar versus Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Lamar, don't get caught up in it. The focus is to win the game. You got Big Debo for the playoffs. You got Derrick Henry for the playoffs to punish people. Punish
Take the pressure off.
Buffalo.
Take the pressure off.
I think throwing the ball wise, I think this may be a perfect game for a double tight end set with Andrews and Likely. I think a double tight end set would give the Bills problems, and which will open the game for Derrick Henry. So I want Derrick Henry to have a monster game, 165 between 165, excuse me, and 180. I'm going with the Ravens to make it to the AFC Championship game to play the Chiefs. So what you got, and what you think gonna happen?
I got the Ravens to beat the Bills. Obviously, Lamar's Lamar. I know they pushing it as a Josh Allen Lamar game. I'm opposite. I think Lamar is gonna throw between 250, 300 yards. He probably gonna throw for 2 or 3 touchdowns. I think the Bills and Sean McDermott load that box. They kind of try to slow down Henry. Lamar beat us, and I think Lamar will. I think Lamar gonna have a big game, and I think it'll be enough to beat them.
So there you have it. Our picks for the weekend. Ant been doing better on his picks.
Show me some love, y'all.
My picks been trash. They have been trash. My picks have looked like Scottie Pippen hair. Trash.
Don't start.
You know what I'm saying? But we wanted to do something different this year. We had a first annual Know It All award show. So saying that, let's get it started first. Know It All NFL award show, where we're gonna say who we think is our MVP, our Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year. Me and Ant never think alike, so
definitely
his answers and mine may different because he may vote a Bear for every award. But we're gonna start off with Rookie of the Year. Who is your choice for NFL Rookie of the Year this year?
NFL Rookie of the Year, as much as it pains me to say, of course I love Caleb Williams. I got to go with Jaden Daniels. He's the Rookie of the Year. At first I thought it'd probably be, the guy from the Raiders, but it's a no-brainer. This is a slam dunk. It's Jaden Daniels. He should be the Rookie of the Year in the NFL, period.
Skip all that. I'm going with Brock Bowers for the Raiders. He set all type of tight end rookie records, reception, yards. He looked like a whole generational talent. He looked like he's a mutant Gronk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna transform the tight end position. What Kyle Pitts should have did, but we're gonna talk about that later. But he's just with a bad team. So I'm going with Brock Bowers.
That's why you get a quarterback
for Rookie of the Year.
Man.
Defensive Player of the Year. I'll let you go first last time. I'm gonna go with my pick. I'm gonna go with TJ Watt, man. I'm gonna give it to TJ Watt. He had another great year. Put up big numbers. He ain't put up numbers in the playoffs, but awards for the regular season. So I'm gonna go with TJ Watt. Oldie but goodie. Put one more on his metal piece. I'm gonna go with TJ Watt, dog. What you got?
I'm gonna got one out of left field. Y'all probably ain't been paying attention to him. I'm gonna go with the Packers, Xavier McKinney. He leads the NFL this season with 8 picks. I don't think the Packers get as far as they got this year without him making plays all over the field and getting picks.
And Jair.
And he made that big stop in yesterday's game to even keep the game close. He had hit Jalen Hurts to take it to a 4th down. So I got him. He leads the NFL with 8 picks. He tied with somebody else. So he my defensive player of the year. That's why I'm giving it to him.
Okay. Comeback Player of the Year. I think this should be a slam dunk, easy pick. I'm going to go with Sam Darnold. He was almost out the league, came to Minnesota, resurrected his career. Going to get a big payday. So I'm going to go with Sam Darnold. What you think, dog?
Sam, same thing. Going with Sam Darnold, comeback Player of the Year. Sitting on the bench for San Francisco last year. And, they kind of kept him in the league. Minnesota gave him a 1-year deal, and there you have it. Yeah, I'm going with Sam Darnold.
MVP. I know early in the season I had said Josh Allen. and Ralph teased me. That's why his feet messed up right now. Ralph teased me. His feet ain't been right since. But I'm not gonna go with Josh Allen. I'm not gonna let the media
brainwash your mind.
Brainwash it. This is not, for my book, this is not finna be Charles Barkley, 93, getting MVP over Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Lamar, the best player on one of the best teams in the playoffs. I'm gonna go with Lamar. I know the media not gonna give it to Lamar, politics reasons, but I'm gonna go with Lamar. What about you, dog?
I gotta go the same. Probably sometime during the season, I thought they would probably give it to Saquon. I knew statistically Josh Allen wasn't having the same season Lamar was. They just media throwing it out there because they think that Josh ain't got that much weapons in Buffalo. But I'm gonna give it to Lamar Jackson. Any numbers that he's had in his previous MVP seasons, he has better numbers this year. So I have to give it to Lamar Jackson. You take him off the Ravens, they not making the playoffs. I don't even think they even probably win the division. So I got Lamar Jackson for the best player in the NFL, hands down. It shouldn't be nothing else.
Cool. So before we wrap this up, I just want to say prayers out to LA, the surrounding areas, the people that's dealing with these fires. It's serious business. Very, very serious business. A lot of people has lost their homes. A lot of people have lost their lives. I hope they can get this under control.
That's why they moved the game. Game is in Arizona. So Cardinal Stadium.
It's a really, really,
really important,
scary situation. Losing your house in a fire. It's something about a fire, man. That's just a hopeless feeling. So I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But saying that, I just wanted to get it out. Prayers out to LA.
For sure.
But get back to football. I'm going to have my season finale of Jimmy's Meltdown. What up, everybody? It's your boy, The Know-It-All, coming with the final season finale of Jimmy's Meltdown. Look, I talk more shit than anybody. I'm going to clown you. I'm going to clown your team if you lose. That's just what I do. And I really do it with a select few people. Everybody don't take good to shit talking. So when my team lost yesterday, hey, man, look, it happens. Everybody ain't going to win. But you bums who never talk during the season, who never have nothing to say, all of a sudden you got something to say. I think y'all are the wackest sports dudes ever. But it's cool. You know, it's more good days than bad days. A lot of you guys, thank you for the contributions, for the bets. You know, they really did a good job for me with my sons this year. But we're going to talk about the Broncos. On the whole, the season was a success. I thought my team was only going to win about 5 games. For them to win 10 and make it to the playoffs, and Bo Nix playing better than what I expected, because I was not a fan of his. So they have pieces to build on. Do I think things are going to get better for them? Yup. The salary cap situation going to get better. They could go out and get some free agents. They got to fix this running back room. I'm a fan of Javonte Williams, but it's obvious Sean Payton isn't. So I'm expecting the running back room to look different. Think they need one more receiver. I hate that they got rid of Judy, because Judy would have helped them real good this year, but I think they need a receiver. Think they need a tight end. I would like for them to get the guy from Penn State. I really like the tight end from Penn State. Running back, I don't want them to get the kid from Arizona State, but knowing Sean Payton, that's who he'll get. So it's a couple tweaks the team need, but the salary cap situation, the way they did the Russell Wilson contract, they'll have a lot of money to spend coming up. So I think the future is bright. We took an L today. We're going to learn from it, but it could be worse. I could be a Bear fan. So there you have it, my final Jimmy's Meltdown for the season. Join us next year. We're going to have a whole new take on our teams with the crew team. So there you have it. Later. Before we get out of here, we're going to send a shout out again to Ultimate Gaming Experience. Check the guys out at in Orland Park, Illinois, for your gaming needs, your party needs, Super Bowl party needs. And also check out our girl Nikki Nick at Beat Sneaks Sneaks. Check out, she got some deals going on for the Super Bowl. She cooking fried gym shoe. She got a lot of stuff going on. But she got a real good chicken wing special. You know what I'm saying? Check out. She got some pigeons from Washington Park. I keep telling y'all, Ralph say they slamming. That probably had something to do with his bunions too. But check out. She got some real stuff. Let us know what you think. Beat Sneaks and Eats. You get your Super Bowl party thing going on. Also, man, again, 1-800-BUNYAN. Call Big Ralph. Check on him. He really enjoying y'all calls. If you got some cards you want to send to him, let us know. We'll get them cards to him and stuff. Look, he ain't even been getting no haircut. He in his hair thinning and stuff. He bogus. He got like patchwork on his head.
Stop playing with my boy.
And my boy won't get the spray in his head, man, to cover up the spots, man. So y'all know my boy looking bogus, man. He can't get no haircut. His hair thinning. Check out, man. Help out my boy. 1-800-BUNYAN. Call Ralph. Check on him. Hey, big fella, get better, man. I know your feet hurting got to be a lot, but check out my boy. Look out for him. Thanks to everybody. Go check us out. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. On the YouTube channel, look, subscribe to the channel. Like it, comment. We're trying to give out more content. Check us out. We're trying to do big things. So for the crew, our producer Mike, Nikki Nick, Bigfoot Bunyan, having Ralph, Aunt Jada. Y'all got to check out Jada, man. She cold on the game. She thinks she can whoop all y'all. Y'all need to log in with her, play on the game. She thinks she can whoop all y'all. She say, can't none of y'all fuck with her. You know what I'm saying, on the game tip. She say she'll beat y'all at anything. So check us out next show. Later. This your boy, Didn't Know It All. Ralph gonna cuss my ass out.
You went hard on Ralph and did with me, but you put my pics up. You got it. Right, he got it.